Hi, I'm Jason with Voice Acting 101, and today I'm going to talk about the voiceover demo player that's on your website, and I'm also going to do a walkthrough of one that was specifically made for voiceover talents, and that is called VoiceZam. So first off, what is a demo player? Well, as a voiceover professional, most of your business is probably done online. You hopefully have a website, and the demo player is an app or some kind of code that allows your website visitors to listen to your demo. And a client listening to your demo is a key step in the voiceover sales process. Here's what that usually looks like. Step one, you get traffic to your website, and that can be done with marketing and advertising efforts. I'm not going to go into that here, but you can get more information and some guides at voiceacting101.com. Step two, the visitor listens to your demo. This is sort of like a job interview where they decide if they like what you do. And step three, they hire you, or at least you hope that they contact you. Now, each of these steps get you closer to having a voiceover job, but each step is also a hurdle in the sense that you're asking them to do something, right? You're asking them to visit your website, you're asking them to listen to your demo, and then you're asking them to contact you. So it's important that you make each step as easy as possible for your potential client. And you can make improvements to each of the steps in the voiceover sales process. But in this video, I'm just going to be focusing on improving your potential client's experience with listening to your demo on your website. So the demo player, it seems simple enough, right? You grab one, you throw it on your site, and you upload your demo. Done. This is how it's been done for years. But if you think of it from your visitor's point of view, the way it's been done in the past is inefficient, and it's not giving the user the best experience. And that's where VoiceZam comes in. So let's go ahead and get into it, and I'll show you what I mean. So here's what the VoiceZam player looks like on my site, and if you look at it from a potential client's point of view, this player has several advantages over a traditional audio player. So one of the first advantages a client is going to appreciate is that it allows them to skip ahead to the next style on your demo. So I'll show you what I mean. So if you click one, it starts playing, but if I don't like that read, I can skip to the next one. If I don't like that one, I can skip. I don't have to listen to the entire demo to try to find a certain voice style that I like. So that's why it's an advantage. If someone is shopping around for voiceover, they usually have an idea of the voice style that they're looking for. They've already got that in their head, and they've probably already listened to many demos. So your demo is made up of several different voice styles. Hopefully, that's usually how it's done. And when someone listens to your demo with a traditional audio player, it's just one long file. In other words, they have to listen all the way through, hoping that they hear the style that they're looking for. So VoiceZam saves them time by allowing them to jump from segment to segment quickly, and that makes it easier to find the style in your demo that they were looking for, which, as an added bonus, gives you a better shot at being hired instead of the client listening for a few seconds and then leaving your website. Some other nice features of the player itself are that the segments of your demo instantly play. You can see that. There's no buffering, there's no loading. Also, the segments and the full demos can be downloaded right from the player with your name included in the file. So if I grab this segment right here, you can see it pops up right here with my name already in the file name, which is great. Also, the look of the player itself is fully customizable, so you can change the layout, the colors, and the info shown so you can make it match your site and your brand. And that was a big thing for me because I didn't want my player to look like every other voice actor's player. The other nice thing is that when you want to change your demo, you do it all within VoiceZam, so you don't have to go to your website and do it manually. Those are some of the features of the player itself. Now, let's log into VoiceZam and I'll show you what it looks like, how it works, and some of the impressive things that you can do on the back end. This is the back end of VoiceZam. It's got a lot of features and options, but I'm just going to focus on the areas that you will probably use most often. And some of the features I'm going to show you are add-ons, so they may cost a couple bucks more per month than just the base service fee. So just keep that in mind. So when you log in, you're going to see the showcase page. This is the showcase page, and this is where you can create your demo categories. You can also see and sort all your segments for each category, each demo. And you can add tags to each segment to describe the voice style. So you could tag it motherly or upbeat or New York accent, any words that describe the style of that segment. And if you're just logging in for the first time, you're going to want to add your segments. And you can do that by clicking this Add Media button. The Add Media page is where you can upload individual reads and create new categories. Just remember to only upload individual segments and not one long file. If your demo is one long file, you can split it up in your audio editing software, save out the files, and then just upload them. Or you can use this feature right here, which will help you process your demo into individual segments. All you do is place a marker between each read, and it will create the individual segments for you. It's using Twisted Wave. Back on the media page, you can also use video as the media. So you just click this little button right here. If you have a video on YouTube you did a voiceover for, you just grab the embed link from the video and paste it in this box. And you can even tell it to start the video at a certain point, which would be helpful if you only recorded the tagline for the commercial or something. So you're not showing the entire commercial, just the section of the commercial that you actually voiced. Next up is something called Straight Shot, which you get to by pressing that button right there. Straight Shot allows you to create buttons which you can add to your email signature. And then when someone clicks the button, it takes them right to your website and starts playing that demo automatically. You can even enter a tracking code right here, and you'll be able to track and see when someone clicks your button. You can also customize how the buttons look. I prefer to use text in emails myself, so rather than images or buttons, for example, I can just grab this, bring it down to the button bar, right-click, copy the link address, and then I'll go to my email and say, if you wanted to add it, I'll say, PS, check out my commercial demo. You can make that a link. Just paste that link that you had. If somebody opens that link, here's what it does. So it starts playing that commercial demo right away, just by clicking that one link in the email. So that is Straight Shot, very cool. It makes it easier to bring someone from your email directly to your demo with just one click. The next feature is called Zamtistics, and you click this button right here to open it up. If you remember the tracking code I talked about with Straight Shot, this is where you would be able to see if someone clicked your email link and what they did. It would show up right here. And it not only tracks Straight Shot clicks, but anytime someone plays one of your demos, you'll see details like which demo they listened to, how long they listened to the segment, and where the listener was from, all in real time. So you can tell which demos of yours are hits and which ones keep getting skipped and make changes. So you probably want to customize the look of the player on your website. To do that, you just head to the Showcase drop-down menu and you click on Customize Player. And they have a bunch of players that you can choose from. I prefer the Landscaped Simplicity theme that they've got right there. So I'll just say Edit Your Current Player. This brings up all kinds of color themes that you can start with, but you can also customize the font and you can customize all the colors right here. And you see exactly what the player is going to look like on your site. And if you are advanced with some CSS, if you know your way around CSS, you can upload your own style sheet and you can use that. So they've got all kinds of elements here, the element names that you can use, and it's pretty easy if you know that kind of stuff to upload your own colors and figure out everything and completely customize the look of the player. Once you've done that, you go to Edit Contact Information, and that brings up all of your information that you've got in the system, but you can also turn it off. So if you don't want to show the number of years, that little star right there with the number of years, you can undo that little tick and it disappears. Also, if you don't want to show contact information, you can do that. If you have representation, you can add it there. If you don't want to show it, you can remove it there. You can also add all of your social media information. So that's how you customize your player. And once you've got all your demos and segments set up and the player customized, all you have to do is grab the code either as HTML or WordPress and put it on your site. You'll see a bunch of tutorials on the site if you scroll up here and go to Help and Tutorials, or you can just get the base embedding code right there. I think the biggest benefits are that it saves your website visitors time and frustration, so they hire you faster. Plus, with the tracking ability of Zamtistics, not only can you track playbacks, but you can then test and optimize the order of your segments to put your best performing demos in the front. A traditional audio player just doesn't give you that kind of information that you can then use to your advantage. So that's a quick overview of VoiceZam. If you're interested in trying out VoiceZam, you can sign up at voicezam.com. They've got a 15-day free trial. And if you use promo code VA101 when you sign up, you'll get your first 2 months for the price of one. I hope this helps. If you have any questions about VoiceZam or VoiceOver, you can find me at voiceacting101.com. Thank you for watching.